Hello and how are you? Welcome back to Pauline Wahome Diaries. If you are new here, I take this opportunity to introduce and welcome you to this forum. Here we discuss issues that affect the way we relate with our family members, the way we relate with our parents, our siblings, and members of our extended family. Here we bring out the good, the bad, and the ugly of what is happening in our families. Of course, with the name of bringing positive change into our families, with the name of having, or rather improving the way we treat each other, having better and happier families. My name is Pauline Wahome and welcome to today's program. In today's program, we shall be discussing the health of those who depend on us, especially those who live up country, and I shall be leaning more towards the health of our parents. Some of us, if not all of us, have our parents registered with NHIF cards. With NHIF, they are holding NHIF cards. Others have even gone to an extent of getting them medical covers from other insurance companies just to boost the NHIF. They have also registered parents with major health facilities where our parents can access health care. But are you aware that our parents, for lack of a better word, are so lazy and they do not go to those major hospitals? They do not want to go and queue to see the doctor. They do not want to go to queue to go to the lab. They do not want to go to queue at the pharmacy. What they are doing is that they are major patrons, or they are perennial patrons of the village clinic. Before I go on, I want to put a disclaimer that I in no way want to demonize the village clinic. Truth be told, the village clinic has been instrumental in providing minor health services to the village people, or to the people who live up country, to the people who live in that area. But we still have unscrupulous people who are the proprietors of those clinics. Mainly the things that maybe should be provided in those clinics are things like family planning, checking maybe of BP, checking maybe of blood sugar, treating minor ailments like colds and flus, treating minor injuries like burns or cuts or whatever it is, minor issues. But these people are holding our parents even when they know there's nothing much they can do for them. Why? These facilities do not have labs, they do not have x-rays, they do not do scanning. Generally, they do not do any kind of medical examination. So any treatment that is being given in this clinic is purely based on trial and error. It is purely based on the symptoms that are being portrayed by the parent or the sick person. So what happens? They keep these people there. Why? Because these people are cash cows. They know that the parents, by the parents going to this clinic all the time, they have constant income from these people. They believe and treat the parents without any money because they know that their bills are only a phone call away. At every time the parent calls, the money will be sent. So your parent is going to call you and tell you, oh, sisikii vizuri, nimekuwa nikiumwa na kichwa, nini. Lakini nimekuja hapa hospitali tu hapa karibu na nyumbani na nimetibiwa, haikuwa hata kitu kubwa, nimetibiwa, nimepewa dawa. Sasa ile kitu nataka ni utume 2,000 hapa. So what happens? You and your busy schedule, you don't take time to really dig deep on what is going on. You send the 2K and you go about your business, and maybe later you can make a call and your parent is going to tell you hata niko sawa, nilitibiwa, nilipewa dawa, sasa niko nyumbani. And then you get comfortable with that and you go about your business. And then this parent will take this medication for the next maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, or even a month. And because what is being treated is a symptom, they are just being suppressed with the medication that is being given here. The major illness is still growing inside this person. But still, the cycle continues. They go again, they get the medication, they give the money, and so on, and the cycle continues and continues. But at some point, even this village doctor realizes that they can no longer hold this patient here. They also realize that now things are getting out of hand. And what do? They now release them. They tell them, vile naona ni kama ugonjwa wako ni kama kuna shida mahali, sasa utaenda hospitali kubwa. And now your parent panics. They are wondering what could be happening. And they call you. They tell you, sasa ni kama mambo inaendelea vibaya. So mimi nahitaji kwenda hospitali kubwa. Hata nimeambiwa na daktari niende hospitali kubwa. So you gather with your siblings, you make calls, and you agree on who will go home and maybe take your parent to the hospital. When you go to a major hospital, they will definitely start with the basics of taking a thorough medical examination on your parent. And when the results are out, some may be immediate or maybe others you have to wait for some time, the doctor will just come out and ask you one question. What took you so long to bring your parent here? Why did you wait for this long? By now, the disease has spread. The disease has moved from one phase or one level to another, and it's almost too late. So they give you the results and tell you this is maybe, they give you instruction on what maybe you are supposed to do. Here panics comes in, denial comes in, and even an argument may even start. And that is when your parent will start saying, mimi nimekuwa nikiwaambia sisikii vizuri na ni kama hawanisikilizi. And then at the heat of the moment, you're going to tell your parent, Mom, you have an HIF card. Dad, you have a medical cover. So why didn't you go to a main hospital? Why do you keep going to that clinic at the shopping center? But now then you realize that maybe the argument will not do much for you. And then you go home to strategize on the next move. In our next topic, we shall be discussing issues or things that happen when a major illness strikes a family. There are many. Ni mingi. But before then, we can ask ourselves, what can we do? Is there anything that we can do? Of course, there are things that we cannot stop. Of course, there are illnesses that maybe we may not be able to know. But there are others that we can arrest earlier so that we do not have to get into that very rough patch of having a major illness in the family. For one, if there's anybody who depends on you, especially for medical care, who does not have an NHIF card, you need that card as quickly or as soon as you can. That card comes in handy when you need to foot medical bills. Those of us maybe who've been through that know how much that card helps. If you can be able to get your parent an NHIF card and another medical cover to boost the card, it will be very, very advisable to do that, because dealing with medical bills when there is a major illness in this country is one of the, I don't even know what to say, because it is one, taking care of medical bills is one big deal in this country. Ni kitu yenye ni, I don't even know what I would say. So if you can be able to get a medical cover to boost the NHIF card, please do that as soon as possible. If they do not have, you need to get one. The other thing is that at the beginning or at any time of the year, make it a habit to go and take your parents for thorough medical checkups yearly. annually. Every year, make it a habit to go and take your parents for thorough medical checkups. You may think that you're spending a lot of money. You may think that the 15 or 20,000 that you're going to spend on the medical checkup is a lot of money. You do not know the hundreds of thousands of shillings that you will spend if something is not arrested and it develops into a bigger thing. Now, the other thing is that we are too busy, too busy. We are chasing money in towns. We are chasing our careers. We are chasing our company targets, and we do not have time to go home. We hardly go home. The only time we go home is over Christmas. We go home on 24th. We stay there over Christmas, that is 24th, maybe 25th, and on 26th, all of us are on our way back to where we live. The noise and the hula baloo of those times of celebrations cannot allow you to make objective observations on your parents. So, please create time. Go and do impromptu visits to your parents. Don't even tell them that you're going. Go and find out how they live when there are no visitors, when they are just alone. Go and see check their hygiene. Go and check whatever they are eating. Observe how they are walking, how they are sitting, how they are doing their things. Observe their weight. Do not make assumptions. Stop making assumptions that, oh, my mom has lost a lot of weight because ako tu hapa peke yake, she's lonely, she's not able to make nice meals to eat, so I may lose weight. By the way, an intentional weight loss is one of the symptoms of very many serious diseases. So go and observe. Check how long they take when they go to the toilet. You will be able to pick so many triggers. You'll get so many triggers that will get you thinking there could be a main problem here. Go home and spend time with them. Go and stay with them 1 or 2 days, and you'll be able to look, you'll be able to observe, and you'll be able to learn a lot. The other thing, we need to train our parents. We need to talk to them. We need to let them know that their health is their main responsibility. That the way they should be able to take their health seriously. They should make their health a priority by taking their health more seriously than they are doing. That they should be able, when they are not feeling well, they should be able to go to a good hospital and have them treated and checked whatever is going on, so that they don't have to keep waiting and making phone calls for things they can also do for themselves. They must be made to know that their health is a priority and it is their responsibility. As much as we will come in and help where we can as children, they should also be made to understand that their health is also their responsibility. Going to that clinic at home, in the home area, is not necessarily a bad thing, but they must not make it their point of getting medical care. That one is maybe for a minor thing, but when they realize that they need to sort out an issue, a medical issue, they have to go to a major hospital where they can have examinations and they will be able to be told what is going on. As I said in the next topic, in our next topic, we shall be discussing some of the things that happen when a major illness strikes a family. I'm so happy and glad that you are able to join us. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. Like this video, share it with your friends, and let's meet again on Saturday as we continue with this discussion whereby we will be able to educate each other. Please comment, share your experiences so that we can be able to learn from each other. Thank you so much again. This is Pauline Wahome. Goodbye and thank you.